Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more Bravely Default 2. Last episode, we defeated the Hall of Tribulations 3 and 4. Had a little bit of a tough time with 4, but we were able to finally beat it, and in this episode, we are going to see how many more we can tackle. There are technically only 3 left that we can do right now, and we're going to see if we're able to do all 3 this episode. If not, then we'll be back next episode for the last one. But before that, if you guys do like this video in the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are so close to reaching 500 subscribers, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So I realized I forgot to talk about what we got with our new job. So we did defeat Martha here. I defeated these 3 right here. So for our Dragoon, we do get Spear Lore, making our Spear Aptitude S if we equip it. Bolt Blast, perform an extremely powerful lightning-imbued physical attack on a target. And Super Jump, jump up and out of the field of battle, then come crashing down next turn, performing a powerful physical attack on all targets. We also have the Spirit Master here, has Lifebringer, summon a spirit that will revive all allies 3 times at regular intervals. 2 spirits cannot be summoned at once. Summoning a new spirit will cause any existing spirits to disappear. Staff Lore, it makes our Staff Aptitude S. And Bravebringer, summon a spirit that will restore a BP to all allies 3 times at regular intervals. And then finally, we have the Oracle. We get Quicka, enabling an ally to deliver 100% more hits with the attack command for 2 turns. Sloga, attempt to slow a target down significantly, and Triplaga, perform up to 3 powerful fire, water, or lightning and magic attacks on a target in quick succession. I do believe, I could be wrong. Which one's the one? Is it this one? Yeah, so Spirited Defense effects apply even when spirits are not at present, and the effects of all spirit summoning abilities learned so far are applied automatically when the user has 1 or fewer BP. So I automatically, because of the fact that it does carry over the BP you gain prior to unlocking this, I automatically have Lifebringer and Bravebringer up every battle now, I believe, which is going to be a game changer. But either way, let's go ahead and now head on over to our next Hall of Tribulation. This one also looks like it's going to be very difficult. We're running a very similar setup to the last one we did. Went ahead and gave them swords again. She has the Forging Shovel just because that's the only way to keep her at 999 damage. And then we gave them all Flame Talismans because the next enemies are going to be doing fire damage to us, as well as the Ice Fire Shield here and the Gaia Shield here. I honestly might even be able to do, instead of Mage Shell, honestly, instead of Golden Egg, have another Fire Talisman on. Yeah, so he will be completely immune to fire damage, which will be nice. I actually might be able to do the same for her. With instead of Sands of Time, but she shouldn't have this on anyways. I should be giving her way better stuff. But she might be able to have the Earth Talisman on. Yep, there we go. So now she's completely immune to Earth damage as well. And we're going to see how well this goes. My biggest thing is that there's going to be 1 person doing physical attacks on us, and the other 2 are casters. But you actually want to deal with the casters first, because they have instant death. So you basically just have to be getting hit by physical attacks the whole fight until the very end. So we will see how well this goes. Make sure we do a quick save. And hop into it. For this portal, which is Hall of Tribulation 5. And we will be fighting. You can kind of see them, but it's Prince Castor, Foley, and Vigentio. Let's get into it. I think as long as I'm fast, I actually might be fine. We'll see how much faster I am, though.
I am the greatest.
Vigentio really overpowers everyone else. No one else gets even a line. That's crazy. Yep, there's our instant death they tried to hit us with. So, you can see we do have all the spirits up, which give re-raise, I believe, which is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and try to blitz down. Foley is actually the highest priority here. Foley, I'll just magnifying glass here. I have pulled up what they're weak to now because of how, like, hard the last fight was. In fact, I might even just magnifying glass Foley and then, yeah, wait for him to go. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go all out. And this is actually very interesting. What I'm going to do is Elemental Supplement, and I'm going to give Adelle water to try to blitz down Foley here. Then I'm going to use, where is it? Elemental Ward to give a fire ward to Adelle and a fire ward to Seth. And then here's where it gets crazy. Actually, I probably should give a fire ward to Gloria. Then I'm going to actually elemental supplement fire, and I'm going to give it to Prince Caster here. That's going to make his damage fire damage, and he is going to be attacking everybody every time. He basically has the he's going to be crescent mooning pretty much every time. I think it's actually indiscriminate rage, but Prince Caster now will be doing fire attacks, so I should, keyword should, be able to just eat those attacks from him. So let's go ahead and scan Vigentio, and then let's go ahead and ninefold flurry Foley here. See if we can drop it pretty quick. Foley has 143,000 HP, weak to water and dagger. So we'll get Vigentio's here just so we can prep for him here in a second. Yep, there's one. There's two, and the third one might. Yep, gets rid of Foley. So here we go. He's gonna use again fire attacks. We take 0 damage, and we heal on Elvis. So you can very much abuse that. You technically could have done the same with Martha in the last fight, but because she was so quick, and she was really only doing single target attacks, I felt like it was easiest just to blitz her down as quick as possible. And then unfortunately her spirits will go ahead and cure that, so I won't be able to get it for very long. But next we'll go ahead and honestly I might just double here, magnifying glass caster, and then get a Kiraga on everyone. Just so we can see what he's weak to. Again, he's gonna be the last one we deal with here. It gets rid of, oh, hold on. We might still have the fire resist. We do still have the fire resist up. So there's the earth damage. That's the second one. You kind of just have to choose. I honestly probably should have just invested more in earth and then made Prince Caster's attacks earth. The problem is he does fire damage as well, so you kind of just have to choose one or the other. For Vigentio here, Vigentio is weak to Holy, and he actually absorbs every element. And I'm pretty sure, let me just check. No, I'm only doing sword right now. But Elvis is going to go next, so let me just default here and hope I can take an attack.
I owe you one.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Let's see, is he, okay, he's not doing fire attacks anymore. Go ahead and Kiraga everyone.
Sacred powers restore you.
Well, we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing again with Elvis. Oh. Okay, we're fine because it was fire damage. Perfect. So Elvis, once again, we will go ahead and elemental supplement. We'll give light to Seth. Then we will go ahead and, honestly, we'll give light to Adelle here too. And then we will give fire to Prince Caster. And then we will elemental ward fire for Gloria.
I'm not just a dab hand with a weapon, you know? Nothing like a wee pick-me-up. Need a wee hand there.
The problem is Gloria's Basuna spirit might get rid of Adelle's. Please don't get rid of my holy damage right now. Thank God. Oh, please don't get rid of my holy damage right now. Okay, well, that's a little annoying. We just have to go for ninefold flurries now because of what that was. The good news is we're not doing elemental attacks. I took that off for a reason. But let's go ahead and try to do as much damage as we can to Vigentio here. I was just going to get a little bit more damage out of it. But I might still be able to kill him right here. Yeah, he still drops. And then Seth, of course, is ready. Prince Caster has 178,000 HP, weak to lightning and bow. Fortunately, we don't have lightning up, so let's just go ahead and ninefold flurry. I believe he'll try to counter me here, but ooh, bunch of misses. I was a little concerned about that. I had to get rid of the additional aim in order to get our defenses up. But I'm really not as concerned for Prince Caster as I probably should be, honestly. Because if I just keep Kiraga-ing here, with all my spirits up, it kind of is insane now. The only bad news is it's really hard to keep a buff on your characters now. But it's also almost impossible to have debuffs on your characters. Kiraga everyone again. Just keep them at full HP. And of course, we're getting BP almost every turn. Oh, Gloria gets BP every turn. I should make sure never to default with her, and actually to overuse. But I think this is actually a fantastic move, because now we just fire Gloria, fire Seth, Elemental Supplement Fire to Caster. And then Elemental Supplement, what's he weak to? Lightning to Seth here.
Need a wee hand there.
Here we go.
Nothing like a wee pick-me-up.
He's going to do fire attacks on everyone. I think at this point, everyone either resists or... And honestly, I don't even know if we need to do this. We probably could have just used his elemental buff one time and then just, like, sat on it for a little bit. Let's go ahead and just... we'll give an ether to Adelle, because she'll go before Seth again.
Here goes everything. Prepare for impact. This'll do it.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Adelle's the only one taking any amount of damage because she didn't get the fire ward up.
You're about to witness my true power.
I mean, Kiraga, her. It's about all I can do.
Spirits heal me.
Because I lost my spirits.
It's time to get serious.
And then I believe we just drop him right here. Ninefold Flurry 4 times. Yep.
Time to end this. Want to see what I can do?
And there we go. That's this fight defeated. Again, I think much easier than the last fight, even though a lot of people think it's harder. Right there, we get 7656 XP, 500 JP, and 893 PG. We also get the Hysteria Axe, which is great. That is from Prince Caster. And for the chest, we get a Hell Plate. So, per usual, what you can steal from these characters. From Foley, you can steal a ribbon, a very, very strong item. Honestly, probably the best. If you were to steal anything, I'd recommend that one. You also get a Goswit from Prince Caster and a Hell Plate from Vigentio. As for drops, you can get the Bloody Brush, which I believe is an axe. Maybe that actually might be a dagger. Let me look real quick. The Bloody Brush is... Actually, I don't even see what kind of weapon it is here. Wow. I'm still going to guess that this is a dagger, but it doesn't tell me what kind of weapon. You get the Bloody Brush from Foley. You get the Hysteria Axe from Prince Caster, and you get the Crescent Cane from Vigentio. Let me actually check out that Hysteria Axe. You get the Berserker passives, which I think is just wild. You equip that, you don't even... I mean, again, the biggest reason to get these is because not only do they do a ton of damage, you get the passives, which means we're going to get one very soon. And if we give it to Gloria, let me just look real quick. So if we gave Gloria, say, the Red Mage passives, I don't think you technically... Oh, you don't get the specialties. Yeah, never mind. I was going to say that'd be crazy. Some good ones, though. These passives are insane, the Phantom passives. So if we get that, that's absolutely nuts. Same with the Ranger. Unfortunately, that would be a bow. I think your best bet's probably Phantom passives because it would just be a dagger that you could run. I think another one... Actually, it might just be Phantom. That's insane. I think Dragoon also is pretty solid. As well, if you could get the Freelancer passive, that'd be nuts because of the JP up and ups. But of course you can't. Yeah, I think the best passives in the game truly are... Oh, Beastmaster's also really good. But either way, what we got there was we got the Berserker. At level 14, you get Flood damage, perform a powerful water-imbued physical attack. You get Axe Lore, Axe Aptitude is S, and Death's Door. Perform an incredibly powerful physical attack on all targets. The lower the user's current HP, the greater the damage inflicted. So most of these, if you haven't noticed, are just stronger versions of skills they already have. And then some of them are giving us lore. And then for Pictomancer, we get Dirty Fighter. The more status ailments a target is afflicted with, the more damage is afflicted with in attacking the target. I think that could be very good, but very situational because a lot of bosses are immune to certain status ailments. Then we get Brush with Death. Attempt to inflict the Doom ailment on a target. If the target is immune to Doom or instant death attacks, they'll receive a set amount of magical damage instead. And at level 15, we get Mass Production. For 3 turns, the user's artistry abilities can be applied to multiple targets. And finally, the Arcanist. We get Magic Amp. Spells cost 50% more MP, but deal 25% more damage. A solid, just all-around attack. Unfortunately, magic in this game, just like the first game, just isn't quite there. But really good. This could incredibly boost your magic users, especially combined with stuff like the MP regen or even the Spirit Master, who's constantly giving you MP back. You also get at level 14 Apocalypse, perform an extremely powerful magical attack on ally and foe alike that combines the powers of Earth and Darkness. And then Meteor is perform 4 incredibly powerful non-elemental magic attacks on random enemies in a quick succession. Overall, I think these are probably the weakest of the 3. I do think Actually, no, I think this is the weakest of the three. I think Magic Amp's probably the best thing we got from all that. Unfortunately, just not too great there. And then we can go ahead and head on out of here. We got 2 more to tackle, and I'm hoping they're as easy as that one. We can get them done in this episode as well. However, I think this next one's going to be a doozy and a half. Let's go ahead and run back to town and do a quick heal. And the reason for that is I don't think they're immune to... I think they're immune to paralyze. I still think we could probably paralyze stun every fight in the game. I just don't know for a fact, so I'm not trying it. I prefer just to use the strategies we know work. But what's very fun is we're actually going to be using our characters, how like we've built them this whole time. So we actually get to go back and use Elvis as a shield master again, which is super cool. It's been a long time since we've used it. Because it can actually block majority of the attacks in this game. So let's go ahead and run on up to the end. This one's also very close. Do a quick rest. And then let's do this. So, we want... I don't know if we're going to be able to run the exact strategy it recommends, but I think I'm going to try just a very, very minimum one. There's going to be Shieldmaster Bastion. It's actually recommended to have 2 Bastions here. And I actually think... which one is the faster one? Okay, Shieldmaster is slightly faster, so we'll keep Shieldmaster on. Yeah. And then for our abilities... I can finally take all this off because we've had this set on for so long. So we can go ahead and dual shields and fast hands. And then for our equipment, for Elvis here, let's go ahead and double shield. I give him Blessing plus Moonbeam. Honestly, for him, I should just do this. I should just auto for him. It's going to equip the best things we possibly can on him. And then let's get everything else set up. So... I actually think we're going to be almost completely fine here. Let's brave suit our characters again. We're basically going to get them reset to what they were before. Because just looking here, I don't think we're going to have much of a problem at all. What did they have on here? I want to say Vaccine was on both of them. It doesn't matter because they're at 999 damage already. So let's give them... anything that increases speed to let them go quicker. So what is it going to be? The where is it? We're looking for the Hermes sandals on somebody already. Who's it on? Oh, it's on Gloria. I will give them the Sands of Time. Or Snappy Sash. Yeah, Snappy Sash. And then this one can be Sands of Time. And then let's see for this. So our biggest problem here is actually going to be Martha. Spoiler for who we're going to be fighting. It's just, she's going to be insane. I would love to use double spear, but I don't think we're going to be able to keep our damage up if we double spear. The reason for it is she's weak to spear damage. I mean, we can see if we can keep our damage at 999. Yeah, there's no way. So I'm not even going to try that. And then we do have one person weak to Axe. So let's go ahead and swap you back over to Axe here. I would like to just Hysteria Axe. Oh, no, that's Berserker passives. I do not want a Hysteria Axe. You actually might be the best you can be. Let's actually Forging Blade this top one. And then Chaos Blade. Yeah, this should be fun. Yeah, I mean, I honestly think we're probably as prepped as we can be. Let's go ahead and just hop into this fight. There's a couple small, minor adjustments we can do, but you're going to see very quickly why this is going to be a fight and a half here. You're going to recognize exactly who they are, and you're going to realize why they can do damage, because, spoiler, they're the jobs I've used this whole game, which means they're strong, physically strong, with multiple attacks and all the fun stuff that I have fun with, but is not going to be fun to deal with. So portal will be right here. Go ahead and make sure we do our save. This is our second to last portal. So let's go ahead and walk in. I'm actually really excited for these. It really sucks because I think the last one we get, we're not going as Dagger, what's her name right now? Dagger Celine. But I think they're the last ones. Yeah, yeah, we got to fight with Marla, Adam, and Horton. I don't remember Horton being bad, but Marla and Adam are going to be a doozy, so let's see how we do here.
Let's stay focused.
They all do physical damage, every single one of them. So, Elvis is going to be massive here. We might have to switch him to Freelancer, is the one change I might have to make here. Okay, we're fine.
Want to see
We're
what I can
fine.
really do?
Because, as you know, Rampart makes it so we don't take damage. However, Gloria's thing might end up being a bit of a problem here. Because it's going to get rid of our Ramparts. What we want to do is we want to gun down Martha as quick as possible. But, as I'm sure you can guess from the ninja here, the Phantom, she just has insane dodge chance. So we just might miss every attack here. She only has 102,000 HP. Yeah, we just missed every single attack. And there we go. We missed every single attack again. And we just missed every single attack again. Yeah, it's so unfair. It's kind of crazy.
Let's go. Full speed ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. There goes my debuff, or my buff.
It's time to get serious.
I'm really hit with dread right now. You're kidding me. Balsam.
Hey, try this. Ah, much better.
Pressure point,
Time to
Gloria.
play my trump cards.
Rampart again.
Things suddenly look much brighter.
Yeah, this is why we have Rampart up. There's one more thing we can do instead of Rampart, which we might end up doing if things don't work out how we want it to. Ooh-wee. Oh, goodbye. She's gonna kill whoever she hits here. Oh, Elvis jumped in.
You must suffer.
Not even
Great.
close.
You can see Elvis is an absolute beast here, though. But they're just so quick. Everything's so quick. We're having a hard time even being able to go here. Let me add him. I'm trying to let you add him. Go ahead and Unfold Flurry. I need to hit one time, man. You're kidding me. We're going to speed it up. I mean, if we can't land a hit on her, we lose. Oh, we hit one time. We hit two times.
Want to see what I can really do?
Jesus. Okay, I'm actually going to try a different strategy now. We're going to defend other people.
Safety first. I'll cover you. I will tell you. I'll cover you.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was worried about. We were going to wipe here, but that's fine, actually. Well, we are still going to wipe. I'm going to let myself fall here. We're going to try a slightly different strategy. Because we just can't hit her. The thing is, as soon... Jesus, of course. As soon as you actually land the hit, you do so much damage to her, it's kind of crazy. But you have to land the hit first. So... you can see Elvis is an absolute beast.
Misjudged that one.
So what we're going to do instead, we're going to hop into our autosave. I really don't want to have to change it too much. The problem is we might have to get a second Bastion Bard, which is going to be a lot of grinding that I do not want to do. So what I'm going to try this time is I'm actually going to try a couple strategies here. I'm going to do Bard. And I think Bastion. Because Bard's going to let me raise the... yeah, this is the only unfortunate part. Bard's going to let me raise the abilities here. That's not what I wanted. That's fine. I think we're fine with that. I feel like as I was going through that fight, there was one thing I wanted to change. And now I cannot remember what that one thing was. I don't think it was on her. Oh, come on. I gotta remember, man. It was like, it was one thing that I was like, oh, maybe if I do this, it'll be easier. It's not turntables, right? No. Okay, we're gonna hop into it. I do not remember what it was. We're gonna try this. The reason for it, he can give aim boosts to everybody. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna do a few other strategies here. But I basically just have to have a Bastion to cast Rampart. I might just switch Adelle and Seth back to the Godspeed Strike build because they have natural huge aim as those characters. Default. I wish she didn't do that. That's fine. Defaulted again. You're kidding me. Which means we have to default with him.
Better cover up.
I actually cannot default with her, so... Magnifying Glass Marla. Just so we can keep track of the HP here.
Now we're talking.
I need Gloria to not die. I need anybody but Gloria not to die. Oh, she has thrust and parry. That's sick. That's actually a really solid ability. Oh, thank God.
It's time to get
Okay. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. On Marla. The reason I shouldn't is because I should wait till Elvis gets to go.
Get ready for everything I've
But if I can land any damage here, it's going to help.
Get ready for everything I've got. Time to end this.
Okay, most of that didn't land. But what Elvis can do now is he can do... where is it? Won't be missing you, increasing my aim by a ton. And then we can get a single Rampart up. The problem is now I need Seth to go immediately. I mean, he's going to go before Gloria either way. But reason for it is because I don't want these buffs to go away right now. There we go. This will be my best shot at taking down Marla right here. You're kidding me. Okay, we're getting a good amount of hits. Okay, we're getting a few hits. Honestly, that's not bad. It could have been way worse. We got Rampart up. I don't want Gloria to die. No. There she goes. The reason I don't want her to go is because we just lost all these buffs. I mean, the good news is now we can use re-raise with her. Oh, that was close.
Thanks for your help.
Oh my God, she actually got up.
Now you've made
Wow,
me mad.
that's insane. Adelle, she doesn't have the boosts anymore, but I don't really have a choice. I need to go for this ninefold flurry. Actually, I need to cure Seth's thing. Let's go ahead and balsam him. I just gotta hope for a few hits here. I can get lucky hits and win.
Here I go.
I got one crit in there.
Get ready for
I got another crit in there.
Want to see what I can do?
I got another crit. There she goes. Okay, fight just got easier. Let's do this. Theoretically, the fight got easier. I need to survive attacks here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but they get up. Great. That is... that's fine, actually. I'm totally okay with this. Let me just Phoenix down Gloria, and then ninefold flurry. I want to say Horton's my best shot. I actually don't want to kill Horton outright, though, because I do want to magnifying glass him, and then ninefold flurry. I really should get rid of Adam first, but Horton's weak to sword, as you see there. He's got 112,000 HP, weak to sword, and dark. And Adam seems like he's the least biggest threat, because Elvis is immune to one of his attacks. Yeah, he's healing from one of his attacks, so Horton seems like the bigger threat here. We'll see if that's the case. Ooh, win for Elvis, of course. But Elvis gets to go right here, which is great. So with Elvis, let's go ahead and Ether Adelle, and then Rampart, and then I think just won't be missing you twice.
Yeah, that's all help.
Thoughtful of you. Here we go.
Let's see if the old pipes are up to it, shall we?
Yeah, I really need Gloria to get a turn here. Oh, thank God. It blocked the first one. Oh, please don't get rid of... Okay, whew. That was close. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Gloria's got a single block. Oh my God, 0 damage. Oh, because he hasn't taken any damage yet. So it did 0. That's crazy. Okay, let's get rid of Horton.
No easing off today.
He's defaulting, but we're getting crits.
Here I go.
I don't have time to just wait for him to undefault here.
Here I go.
There we go. Horton's done. Okay, last one's Adam. Adam's biggest threat is Minus Strike, but if we keep these shields up, Minus Strike won't be able to do anything to us.
Prepare to meet your
Let's go ahead and do a double Kiraga. I'll just triple. I got enough BP, and I want to keep my BP. Actually, I need to keep my BP at 0, so Kiraga, Ether, Seth, and then Magnifying Glass, Adam.
Sacred powers restore you.
Close one, eh?
I gotta keep that BP below 0 or below 1 in order to keep my spirits up. That's fine. Hits Elvis. Adam is weak to Wind and Axe, which is why we kept some Axe on Adelle over there. And then he has 122,000 HP, but I really don't think this is going to be that bad. The hardest thing is going to be the fact that he has Minus Strike. So if he Minus Strikes 4 times, he could just kill my entire team. There is nothing you can do to prep for that besides Rampart. So that's why we have Rampart on everybody. Well, we're trying to have Rampart on everybody.
I'm back in the game.
Okay, he open blades, which means we already are fine. Yep, there's one. Ooh, hit the guy with Rampart. Perfect.
Time to play my trump
Elvis, I should buff, but I'm actually not going to. Let's Ether her and then Rampart. The reason I'm not going to buff yet is because I can just wait. He'll get one more turn before Adelle can go, probably.
You are about to witness my true
And then
power.
get a Kiraga on Elvis.
Holy spirits, heal me.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
Ooh, that was the wrong order, but that's fine.
I'm back in the game. Now you're
Got some
talking.
BP to everybody. That means Adelle's going right now.
Cheers.
Well,
I owe you
Now
one.
you've made me mad.
I'm actually at default with her. I want to get the attack boost here with Elvis.
Bad.
Thing that hurt. Want to
So
see what I can
Elvis,
really do?
we are going to Hurt So Bad 3 times, and then a Rampart.
Righto.
This could very well be the death of us, but I'm banking on the fact that Adelle and Seth could drop him on both their turns. Like, do enough damage to drop him. There's a Minus Strike, hits Adelle, but she has a Rampart up.
Prepare to meet your maker.
And then let's use 2. We can Kiraga Elvis, Ether Seth.
Sacred
Oh, it got
powers
rid of my
restore
buffs.
you.
You're kidding. Maybe that actually might have killed me. Just straight up. Because he got rid of my damage buffs.
I won't let you down. Thanks for your help.
I need that BP to hit Elvis
How
quick.
thoughtful of you. Huh? You're not messing around. To get serious.
There's 9-fold flurries.
Want to see what I can do?
He's vulnerable to axes, so he's taking a ton.
Here I go.
There we go. That's Adam.
Cut short.
I didn't even need to worry about it. For defeating them, we get 73, 44 XP, 500 JP, and 855 PG. It's enough for a level up for almost everyone. In case you're wondering why Adelle and Seth are so high, they had the growth eggs on, so they got a little bit more XP, but also because they were grinding for the Gambler, they got a little bit more. We got the Dark Soul sword there, which is actually super cool. I'm excited we got that one. And we get the Monk, Phantom, and Hellblade. 3 really solid jobs I'm happy to get the upgrades for. We also get the Maximilian. So, per usual, what you can steal from Marla is the Dueling Mask. What you can steal from Adam is the Maximilian. However, we just got that one, which is super cool. And then what you can steal from Horton is the Genji Gloves. As for droppable items, you can get the Vengeance, which is a knife from Marla. Kind of wish I would have got that, but because we're not really using Phantom anymore, it's not a big deal. We did get the Dark Soul sword from Adam, and you can get the Genji Gloves as a drop from Horton. Reason he doesn't drop a weapon is because he doesn't use a weapon. So, I do want to quickly check out that Dark Soul sword. Yeah, this is the strongest sword that we can get up to this point. We get the Hellblade passive abilities, which is absolutely ridiculous. There's only one that I've seen so far, but we are going to throw that on because now I have an extra spot that I can actually... I don't need to use Surpassing Power anymore. I could use anything else. I don't know what I'll use, but let me see. I might have something here. Honestly, what's the one where it's like if you use a ton of... I know Raw Power. Honestly, Bloody Minded would have been insane. Yeah. You couldn't have evaded it. I wish I would have used that. That would have been... For everyone that was countering, Bloody Minded would have been crazy. That's not great. Is there even anything worth using? Oh, Frenetic Fighting's cool, but I won't be using that. Yeah, maybe it's not as good as I thought. I mean, it's good, but like... I could do Thrust and Parry. Yeah, we'll do Thrust and Parry. And let's go check out our jobs. So, he has all of them maxed out. Unfortunately, actually, she might have, yeah, she has a little bit higher Monk. For Monk level 13, you get Natural Talent, boosts physical attack and aim by 200% when no weapons, armor, or accessories are equipped. It's ridiculous. It's not as good as... I don't think it's as good as you think it, like you want it to be, but it's still fun. Basically, you just unequip everything, and they get a 200% boost to everything. The reason it's really good is you combine that with Freelancer, who, as you know, has Late Bloomer, boosts all stat based on number of jobs mastered. I believe technically the strongest you can ever get in the game is to master every job, play as a Freelancer with nothing equipped, and then use the Monk's Natural Talent ability. Makes you insane. You also get Phoenix Flight, reduce the user's HP to 1, and deal the amount of HP loss as damage to a target twice. Not as good as you'd hope, because when you hit 1, you just run out of HP. And then Maximize HP, which is used to use with Phoenix Flight. You double your maximum HP during battle, but you cannot go over 9,999, which means the most you could ever do with a single Phoenix Flight is, what is that? 8,998, I think, is what it ends up equaling, or 18,000. Regardless, it's just not as good as you'd want it to be. Then, for our Phantom, we have Burial Shroud, perform an extremely powerful darkness-imbued physical attack. Then you have Frenetic Fighting. The maximum number of hits dealt by the attack command is increased from 16 to 32. Can be really cool, but I don't think it's as good as just the Ninefold Flurry. And then Ethereal Edge. It enables the user's weapon to ignore enemies' physical defense for 3 turns. That can be really solid when combined with something like... either Frenetic Fighting or even just... I don't even think I looked at the Thieves. No, I did. Or combined with Godspeed Strike. And finally, the Hellblade. You get Ultima Sword. Sacrifice all MP in order to inflict damage on a target proportional to the amount of MP expended. Last resort, physical and magical attack power increases, HP is reduced. And finally, Deathstorm. Bombard all targets with 10 magical sword strikes imbued with random elements, after which the user will be left with 1 HP, 0 MP, and -3 BP. Sounds super cool. I don't want my character to have no stats whatsoever. So, we only have one more to do, and we do have enough time to do it, so let's go ahead and head on over there. This is, honestly, might be pretty tough. This is going to be the most balanced party we've fought so far, and I'm really excited about 3 of them, so let's see what we can do here. It does look like we need to use the Oracle again for this. I'm assuming just to give, probably do the exact same thing where we nullify some attacks. So let's go ahead and travel to the town we need to go to. This is going to be in Holograd. So let's go ahead and travel there real quick. We'll just rest at the inn in Holograd. I don't think it's any closer than the one here, so it'll be fine. Go and to Holograd. All right, so let's go ahead and head into Holograd and get a quick heal, and then head to our final portal here. And at that point, every single job will be upgraded to the legendary status. Let's go ahead and hit this in real quick, and then after all that's left after that is to head to Magmel. We'll have some new quests to pick up there. But that's all the optional stuff. I mean, honestly, it's pretty much all the super bosses dealt with in the game. If we want to, we could go grind some of these super bosses for some of their items for the passives. But again, it really is tough because I think the only passives I would even want would probably be the passives from the Phantom. But in order to say, or even the passives from the Shield Master here. But in order to, but the problems are, I believe the weapon for the Shield Master is a hammer or an axe. And I believe these are daggers, which means we're going to lose damage if we do use those as the passives, which is a little unfortunate. But either way, the final portal should just be right over here. It's near the lava. Yep, right up here. And get ready, if you know who's waiting, you know at least 2 of the characters. You know there's 3 of them that I've been excited, or 1 of them that I'm excited to see what their final abilities are. But should be pretty obvious who the last 4 are. 1 of them maybe not, because I haven't really used that job. But the other 3 I currently have equipped. So, right up here, we have our fight against Roddy, Lily, Dag, and Celine. The 2 couples. Let's do this. So, biggest thing here is Dag. Dag can just sweep your entire party. I totally forgot to mention, right there before, right after we traveled, I quickly equipped Elvis with the Earth Shield as well as the Earth Gear. That's very important to make sure Elvis can absorb Earth damage here. He's going to be hitting us with magic attacks. We're going to be put to sleep. Oh, I totally forgot to equip that. Uh-oh. We might lose here. Let's go ahead. So, I'll show what we want to do. We want to aggravate, or we want to enrage Dag. With Elvis, because what's going to happen is he's going to automatically attack Elvis every turn now. Now, the good news is I think we can just attack Seth. Well, whoops. Wanted to attack Seth and cure the paralysis, but if the spirits hit, we might be fine. Please cure. There we go.
Feeling good.
They all landed right there. Same thing. We're just going to keep enraging Dag. Every turn, we're going to enrage Dag. Doesn't matter if he's not doing anything else. Oh no, they enraged each other. So, now, we want to get rid of Celine as quick as possible. In fact, I'm confident we might kill her right here. So let me Ninefold Flurry. And then read it off as we go. So she has 91,000 HP, weak to Dark and Sword. So, yeah, there she goes. She could revive her allies, so that's why you want to get rid of her as quick as possible. Dag is actually not a threat as long as you keep him enraged. So if you have Dag enraged, you do not need to kill him. We'll go for a cure on Gloria here. I should have done an attack. We're fine. Because we're at 1. It's 1 or less. Yep. So now, we'll go ahead and... it sucks because they're both defaulting. We'll just magnifying glass. Lily's probably the bigger threat right now because she can shadow stitch me. You can see they actually don't have a ton of HP either because there's 4 of them. Lily has about 98,000 HP, weak to Holy, Sword, and Dagger. So that'll be really good that she's weak to Sword. She'll take some more from both Seth and Adelle here. And Adele got silenced. Doesn't matter. We cure silence anyways. Dag actually has not attacked yet, which is very surprising. Go ahead, Ninefold Flurry Lily here. Again, she's weak to Sword. She has a little bit more evasion, so there's a chance that she misses. She also counters, so we might get hit by the Shadow Bind. Yeah, that's fine. We were supposed to bring a passive. I'll show it off at the end of this. That makes it significantly easier.
Still standing.
Take that.
I think we're still fine. Yeah, we're still fine. Oh my god. Good. Elvis hopped in there. Now there goes Gloria because Elvis fell asleep. Okay, woke him up. Perfect. Elvis is eating it. That's super okay. Here's the problem. I need Gloria to be up right now, so we're gonna have to use an a Phoenix down. The problem is she's actually... Oh, she has too much BP now. Our things are going to go away. As long as we get rid of Lily here, we're fine. Please drop her. She hasn't countered me yet. She hasn't countered me yet. There we go. Lily's gone.
You are about to witness my
Now, I'm going to use all my BP here. Let's go ahead and magnifying glass Roddy. And then we will Kiraga everyone. And then we will just throw a... What is it? Here's paralysis. An animator at Seth. Roddy is actually the unfortunate one because both of our last two guys resist sword, so they take half damage from sword, and neither are weak to axe. So it'll be a little bit of a longer fight now, but again, Elvis is currently in a stalemate with Dag, so... Well, maybe not anymore. Yep. Gloria took 0 because we still have Earth Defense on her. Okay, we're still alive. Hey, Elvis, you gotta keep dagging enraged here, man, or we're gonna lose. Adelle can go ahead and ninefold flurry Roddy here. Again, 95,000 HP, weak to spear, but also resists sword, so you gotta take half damage from most of these attacks. Yeah, we're still getting some crits, which will be nice, and he doesn't have a counter, I don't think. His counter is he gets a BP back, which is why we got rid of the two people who have status effects first. Hilga, that's fine. He has Chain Spell, so he can heal himself for a ton if we let him. I'm not going to try to let him. Go ahead, ninefold flurry, ninefold flurry. I honestly should have thrown the MP decrease on, but I forgot.
Here goes everything.
Again, he has a little bit of higher evasion, so we're going to miss a couple attacks.
Try this.
Not anywhere near like the other characters. There we go. Roddy's dead.
Prepare to meet your
And all that's left is Dag, who is still enraged. So we're going to go ahead and... Honestly, I'll burn everything here. Kiraga everyone, and then throw an Ether at both of them. So Ether Adelle, Ether Seth.
Holy spirits heal you.
Feeling good.
Ah, much better.
This should do it.
Thanks.
You know, cross slash Elvis. Again, Dag has a huge earth damage attack. He just hasn't used it, and I don't know why.
I owe you one.
Is that BP? I think it was.
Time to get serious.
Adelle, we should be fine with ninefold flurry because he resists. He takes half damage from sword. Actually, I don't even want to risk it. Let me just default. Let's have Gloria throw a magnifying glass. Yeah, I figured he'd be fine. Dag has 119,000 HP, basically 200,000 or 120,000 HP. Weak to lightning and staff, but again, enrage.
Phew.
As soon as Adelle gets to go,
Feeling good.
her and Seth are just gonna start crushing it. Let's go ahead and throw another ether at Adelle. Sure, we'll throw 2. Throw an ether at both of them.
Perhaps this might help. This should do it.
Phew. Come and get it.
And a ninefold flurry.
Here goes everything.
You're not even worth my time.
You can see most of them are hitting. I don't know why we're getting a few misses. He does not have high evasion at all. He just has high defense.
Now you've made me mad. I'm all set.
He took about half there. Not bad. We had a lot of ninefold flurries land.
What I can do?
Ooh, good
Nothing
crits.
off today. Sorry. Time to end this. Get ready for everything I've got.
We actually might not even need
Really do.
the thing that lets us surpass the 9,999 damage anymore because of ninefold flurry.
Still standing.
Because you're never going to hit, even with a crit, none of your individual attacks are going to pierce that barrier. So I actually don't know if it's more worth it to use Neo Cross Slash or Ninefold Flurry. I'll have to do a test on some enemies later. See if it's worth it. He took 187 damage there.
Play my trump.
Enrage. Neo Cross Slash.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out. That's what I'm talking about. Whew, that was a close
It's
one, eh?
time to get
And I'll use Neo Cross Slash here. How much does it do? Only 5,000 on a crit. That's not good, but I think he was also defaulting there. And for defeating them, we get 7248 XP, 500 JP, and 844 PG. As well as Bullhead Blade, another sword, which actually is the Sword of Dag. Unfortunately, it's not great. I would have preferred his Bullhead Shield, but not too bad. And so, we get the final level limits. Let's go ahead, open the chest. And we get a circlet. And what could we have stolen? Well, from Celine, we could have stolen a white robe. From Dag, we could have stolen a diamond chest plate. From Lily, we could have stolen a circlet. And from Roddy, we could have stolen a Hypnos crown. And as for drops, from Celine, we could have got the Maidenhair staff. For Dag, we could have got either the Bullhead blade or the Bullhead shield. I'll actually go look at that blade real quick. Vanguard passive abilities. I actually think the Vanguard passives are really solid. So I will see if I can give it to... Figure out a way to give it to her. Maybe I could do a... no, I don't think it's worth it, because I'd be getting rid of Salvemaker passives. And then from Lily, you can get the Wildwood Bow, and finally from Roddy, you can get the Red Moon, which is a sword. And so, that is all 6 of the 7 Halls of Tribulation that we can take on right now. As I mentioned when we first started doing the Halls of Tribulation, there is one more. However, we cannot do that one until we are about pretty much at the end of Chapter 6. So guys, that is every optional thing we can do at this point in Chapter 6. In the next episode, it's time to finally make our way to Magmel. I will see you guys then.